Hi, my name is Amina Robinson, and I am the Director of Primary Trust at Philadelphia Theater Company. The thing that first drew me to Primary Trust is the script itself. Ebony Booth has managed to put together a beautifully complex story within this container of simplicity, which is an amazing thing when you read it on the page. It just gripped me by the heart. I could not get through this script without crying in the end, and not tears of sadness, tears of hope, tears of joy, tears of fulfillment. For someone hearing about this play for the first time, I would say it is wonderfully simple. It is beautiful storytelling at its finest. It carries themes of friendship and love and perseverance. The other way that I would describe this play is to say it's about a man who loses his job and what happens after that. The play also won the Pulitzer Prize in 2024, so you can't go wrong with this script. I think Philadelphia audiences are going to first resonate with just how human this story is. On a very basic level, this story taps into what makes us wonderfully made and human. It tugs at our heartstrings. We connect to these characters in really deep and meaningful ways because we can see ourselves in those characters. But again, for Philadelphia specifically, being a Philly girl myself, South Philly to be specific, I think that Philadelphia audiences are going to connect to just the overall vibe of this piece. It takes place in a small town in upstate New York, and in Philly, we are accustomed to living in our neighborhoods and we're accustomed to repping our neighborhoods. Like, I'm a South Philly girl, and you have West Philly and Fishtown and Northeast Philly and all of these other different little pockets and communities. And so I think the overall vibe of the show is really going to connect with Philadelphia audiences because we know what it's like to live in a community of people that we know and see on a daily basis. We know our neighbors, you know? As a director, my identity typically shapes my storytelling in that I feel very passionately about telling a story truthfully, telling a story authentically. As a Black woman, my experience has been that sometimes I see things that don't fully represent who I am, that don't truly represent the fullness of Blackness, the fullness of womanhood. I mean, because how could you really? We're humans, we're so multifaceted. However, I tend to encounter art, or I tended to have encountered art growing up that was very limiting and felt very limiting. So for me, when I approach text, I like to dig in and find all of the nuances in there so that I can really tell a story that feels authentic and that feels truthful. And I hope to bring that to Primary Trust. We hope to see you here at PTC for Primary Trust. It runs September 19th to October 5th. Get your tickets. You will not be disappointed.